Mitochondria. Let's take a look. Mitochondria, it is membrane bound cell organelle composed of the two membrane. The outer membrane that is porous and inflated in nature, and the inner membrane that having the folds in it that enlarge the surface area for ATP molecule. And the folds of the inner membrane, they makes the cristae, and in the inner membrane there is a fluid matrix. And the most important, the mitochondria, they also contain their own genetic material or genome, that is the DNA molecules. Mitochondria, it is also called the powerhouse of the cell. It stores the energy in the form of ATP molecules, adenosine triphosphate. And whenever the energy required by the cell, then the ATP molecules, they break down into ADP, adenosine diphosphate, and the energy consumed by the cell. And stored energy in the mitochondria, it is in the form of ATP. We can understand it with a easy simple example. So let's take a look on the example. Here you can see the lady that preparing food and using the energy from the gas stove, and by using that energy she prepared the food and kept that food in the box. And the box, it is as a powerhouse because the energy by which we get the energy, that food is stored in the box, and that stored food, it is in the form of ATP. The stored food is in the form of ATP. And whenever we require the energy, then we takes the food, and the food is break down by the process of respiration, and we feel the energy. And during respiration, the CO2 and H2O release in the air. It was the familiar example. Now we can understand the same situation, the same condition, or the formation of the ATP in the scientific term. You can see the green color substance, the chloroplast, it gets the energy from the sun in the form of light energy. And by using that light energy, the chloroplast convert that light energy into the chemical energy by the process of photosynthesis. इसके बारे में हम पहले भी पढ़ चुके हैं. The photosynthesis process, जब plants or the chlorophyll, they prepare the own food in the presence of the light energy, carbon dioxide and water, and they prepare food as the glucose and release oxygen in the air. तो इस photosynthesis process के बारे में हम सभी familiar हैं. तो through the photosynthesis process, the energy released, that is the chemical energy in the form of ATP, it is stored in the mitochondria. So mitochondria, it is called the powerhouse of the cell. Whenever the energy required, the mitochondria convert this ATP into the ADP. So we have already understand the ADP, that is the adenosine diphosphate, means phosphate के दो molecules होते हैं, and adenosine triphosphate means phosphate के 3 molecules होते हैं. So through the respiration process, mitochondria releases carbon dioxide and water in the air, and that carbon dioxide and water utilized by the plants, or in the smaller way or the microscopic we can see, they utilized by the chloroplast and with the light energy, and the cycle is continue going on. So in such a way, Mitochondria produce energy for the cell. That's why it is called the powerhouse of the cell, and also it is called the energy currency of the cell. Now we will learn in detail about chloroplast. Chloroplasts, it is also membrane bound cell organelle that also consists of the two membrane, the outer membrane and inner membrane. And in inner membrane there is a fluid matrix that is called the stroma, and in that stroma you can see the coin like structure. They are arranged one above, and that are called thylakoids or grana. Thylakoids and granum, they attach together with lamellae, and the lamellae and granum, they are composed of the chlorophyll. Granum, it is a site of light reaction during photosynthesis, and the stroma, it is a site of dark reaction during photosynthesis. The chloroplast, it contains their own genetic material or genome, means they contains the DNA and the starch grains, and also they contains the ribosomes in it. And the most important, chloroplast, it is a green color plastid that found in the green part of the plant. Plastids are found in most of plant cell, and they are not present in animal cell. Plastids are of three types. The chromoplasts. Chromoplasts, they are the colored plastids except the green color, because the green is a chloroplast. So except green color, the colorful plastids, they are called as chromoplast, like the fruits and flower color due to the chromoplast. And chromoplast helps to attract insects for pollination. Chloroplast, that is green in color. Chloroplast trap solar energy and utilize it to manufacture food for the plant. And the third one, it is the leucoplast. The leucoplast, it is a colorless pigment or the colorless plastid that mostly found in the roots of the plant. Leucoplast store the food in the form of carbohydrate as starch and proteins and fats. Plastids also can self-replicate because the mitochondria and plastids, they both are having their own genetic material. It was the detailed study of mitochondria and plastids. If you like that, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.